guys? Lord of Flames here, and do you all remember watching the Jeffrey movie I made, like a part two? Like this movie used to be like a prequel for me, to me, but not for Patrick, of course, because thinking of something if, well, it's like any kind of movies franchise for Jeffrey Keaton might have any prequels before Zalgo movie does. Well, mostly they're already a prequel that Patrick made with his friends as well, even family. It's called The Humanizers, and those two are in fact the prequel. But I don't know about The Humanizer 2 though. We don't know what it's taking place of. It's still taking place part sometimes before the House of Fred and Zalgo. Alright. Anyways, about Jeffrey, the movie I made with my friend, my family, to create this kind of film. About part two, I think y'all might kind of like it, but some of you think it's a little bit different. But for me, well, I kind of hate it. Sorry, because the way how the character is Kyle. That character, the main character named Kyle, the character I made for no reason. Like there's nothing. Like there's a thing with that scene. There's nothing about him. Like he's a little bit different between with Jeffrey and Zago. Like why I made that kind of part? Am I a little bit dumb for a reason? I don't know. Watch how it used to be, like in Rob Zombie Halloween, but changing some ideas without using awesome ideas or anything like that back in those years. But no, not like that. But a little bit different between with Kyle. Because you all remember that part happened when Kyle meets with Zalgo that they met before? Like, you all can say, what the hell? What is this supposed to mean? Are they like mad at each other when they're kids? No. Well, only for Kyle though. But mostly he said about humanity needs to be safe without doing those kind of stuff. And he was like a bit like Zalgo. Like, you will be like, what the hell? Yeah, I have no any other ideas for this movie. Got to be like what it's supposed to be without just showing some killings, much like Patrick likes to see only. But still, there gotta be some plots or something about Kyle and those other characters as well. Something about them before the killings, between those kind of endings, or that. Like last summer, this happened last year, of course. Last summer, when I was being in Texas, I always keep drawing a bit more for the Jeffrey Part 2 movie, thinking of some ideas for the storyboards, like those kind of stuff. Thinking some ideas like, I don't want to copy some ideas from the Zalgo or the Dehumanizer. I don't want to think about those ideas. I try to think of something. Think of something before, like, I don't want to let these other characters live because this might be like a fan-made prequel before Zalga movie. So there's a thing I had to kill those characters that my mom, my stepdad play as, even my sister Nicole. Well, so you had to kill those characters. We had this thing when the Zalga movie comes up. But for Kyle, think of some ideas between the eyes. You all might see the teaser of that part in Facebook, if you might already see that. Well, something about that as well. They have the same blue eyes. But the thing when Kyle's like same way he is like Salgo as a demon monster, like what the hell? What? Like I don't know why I made that part. I don't know why I made that idea for a reason. Because I don't have any ideas before doing some killings, you know? Because I don't know anything about for Kyle. If he used to be like a broken man or something, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All like I'm thinking some ideas before I made that idea. Like thinking of like Kyle could be something to face the evil, to face Jeffrey very soon, or face Zalgo. But no, I was like, nah, I couldn't do like that. There was already a true hero that is mostly Jane Keaton and Toby as well. Even with Robert England and the other characters we all know from the previous audio dramas. So those are already the true main heroes. Not with Kyle that he's, I don't know, nothing at all that he like before when I made an idea that Kyle used to be like something else, like Zalgo. Like he used to be having good in him of a good demon. But anyways, before that, like my concept ideas before that happened, that my concept version for Kyle for part two, that he might be an idea of that part when the final fight, when Jeffrey shows up while Kyle's still inside the basement with those crazy people. Jeffrey, uh, well, there must have been a little bit of fight with Kyle and Jeffrey a bit, while Jeffrey's killing those families, and after doing their fight and between all and something happened when Jeffrey sliced or cut Kyle's, I don't know, stomach or his eye, left eye, or something like that. I don't know. Think of those ideas for another kill. And that's why when Kyle escaped, like while punching or grab a shotgun from out of nowhere and shoots at Jeffrey's eye as well, like that eye that he mostly missed from the House of Jeff the Killer that you all might seen. But what happened to that eye? If you all might think, oh, that could be an idea of what happened to the explosion back in Jeffrey's Dead. But for my idea, it will be like, well, I think it could be the shotgun that Kyle used that he just found and shoot it at the eye. But I was like, nah, I'll just think of something else. So yeah, those are the concept first versions of my ideas before while being in Texas for summer. And now months later, I was like, no, I'm thinking something else, much more epic and better. But when I done it and review it once again, I was like, oh god, I was wrong. Shit. Yeah, I was foolish of doing those kind of dumb ideas, but without using the concept ones, you know? Besides, if I wasn't being as a producer or scriptwriter, or probably just producer, having these ideas would be about? If Patrick would be the one, or Transfer now, or like if Patrick would be the producer for this, well, maybe sometimes when you imagine what would his ideas for this one will be like. Not sure. But anyways, I hope you all understand, guys. Yeah, this part 2 might be my worst part of it. Part 1 seems fine, though, without showing those kind of stuff yet. So that's why. Yeah, and mostly my family just having a hard time doing their acting because they won't act that much crazy, you know. Because they don't understand like how much they had to be crazy. So that's what they got. They're not much of like Corey Jarvis or his part of his family at all. No, I don't want. Okay, enough of that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy or understand in this video, because when I'm talking about some short or first versions, concept ideas from my previous part for part 2 before it's coming out. So that's why. And yeah. Yeah, that's why. That's why. Okay, I'm done with that. But anyways, I always keep thinking something when I've already finished making the movie. I was thinking of, man, could this be a prequel before Talgo? But no, not entirely. Yeah, this was in fact directed by me, and not having those kind of ideas. But it does show a secret scene in the ending after the credits that shows a familiar scene in Zalgo movie with Grandpa Jarvis and with Corey as well, outside in the snow, since it's still snowing out. So that's why it will take place after the deaths of those family, and some months later, the Jarvis family moves in, and that's why. Yeah, there's nothing but more for Kyle as well. And some of you people, if you all might think of commenting me like, well, what will happen to Kyle? Will he return? Not for audio dramas. No. I don't know, guys. Because I know that Patrick, Chas and are still working on the sequel, the next one. it could be the last, I guess, because there ain't that much. Because they need to find a true ending that could really kill Jeffrey Keaton for good, and let the heroes having a happy ending without being like this at all. With Jane not being with Jane being evil a little bit from the blood of Jeff the Killer, and with part two of the Wrath of Jeffrey Keaton, and mostly in the ending of part two, they all went to SCP containment. Yeah, SCP, y'all. Yeah, that's why. Anyways, then what will happen to Kyle? Oh yeah, still talking about her concept and first versions for an idea for part two. I was thinking of the ending as well. But what will my ending for part two of Jeffrey will be like? Like I was like, well, like everything you all see that part when Kyle just ran away and all that fading happened. But what will happen to Jeffrey that he'd already killed those families and how this going to happen? But for my concept first version idea, will be like that Kyle did in fact escape. Well, that Kyle did fight off Jeffrey and shoot him in the eye. That'll take Jeffrey down, feeling a bit weak a bit, and while Kyle escaped, and some years later, it will show the thing in the SCP military vehicle driving down to the SCP building, and while a guard, while still driving, just asking questions to a random person behind sitting, and then show his face, that will be Kyle, still showing his blue eyes, still having a little bit evil. Well, maybe. But anyways, I'm not. That's why I never show those kind of stuff. If they might seem a little bit stupid. Same thing for my newest versions for part two as well. So that's why, you know. And I was thinking of sometimes while finishing making the Undead movie, there's mostly a little bit different between it. Not sure. Anyways, working on the sequel or something. Speaking about sequel, will I ever make a sequel for Jeffrey? No, 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 no. No, not entirely. Because I don't want to mess up the timeline for the Jeffrey Keaton franchise, you know? Don't want to mess up, you know? I don't want to be like as Rob Zombie or those art directors who do those mess up timelines or those kind of stuff for sequels for Halloween movies back then. No. Don't want to be like those kind of guys, you know? Don't want to mess up the timelines, you know? So don't be like that, guys. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy, or maybe you all I hope you all understand this movie. Hope you all understand this video, guys, for what I'm saying to you all about the concept, first versions, and after, not using those ideas at all, and showing some dumb ideas right now. That's why. Yeah, not sure what will happen to Kyle, if he's still out there. Figure out something. I don't know. Only Mr. Barry Krueger might think. He might know. Well, I don't know what I'm saying, but I was in fact thinking about that idea for Kyle. But if Mr. Krueger kind of like this kind of film I made, if he might think of some ideas of what will happen to Kyle from that ending part, well, if Mr. Barry Krueger, if you're watching this, you could comment on the video to think about that as well. About what just happened to Kyle. If he's still out there finding a way to get rid of his evils as well. Not sure. Anyways, hope you guys like this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. This is Lord of Flames here. I will see you guys next time. Bye, folks.